And now it's time for the main event of the evening. That was going to come out too good. I'm sorry. Hit the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend. It's time for buy or sell.
Okay.
I just got my voice back. I was going to continue that a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to throw it away after one game.
Starting
In the blue corner.
Brian Branch, a.k.a. the Honey Brancher. And a few missed tackles.
He did.
A few drop picks.
He did.
First game at safety position for the
I'll
Detroit
say
Lions.
one drop pick. The other one he was diving at.
Some would say he's ice cold going into week 2.
Who said that?
I don't know who would
Some
say
would say
Microwave.
I don't think anybody would say
that. I'm just trying to
Why do you
incorporate
do that?
fire
Fire
and
and
I'm trying to
ice.
just incorporate it.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Are you
Nobody likes
buying
devil's advocate.
or selling Brian Branch?
Based on what? Like that he's
That's
gonna bounce
why I'm
back?
saying. That's why I'm saying this.
Yeah,
Okay,
buy or sell what?
Give me a
That
sec,
he's gonna keep being bad. That he's gonna be
His
good.
stock. He's buying or selling. He's got a comeback game.
Oh,
or
I'm
what?
buying 1,000%. His stock. This is the lowest Brian Branch's stock will be all season. He's coming off of a bad game. He had a bad game. He will tell you he had a bad game. He missed a couple big tackles on the sideline that ended up being pretty decent plays for the Rams. He had, I'm not going to say multiple drop picks because one of them he was just diving for. That
Multiple drop picks.
Stafford put it in a perfect place because he dove for it and it passed him and Cup made the catch. The other one, it hit him in the hands when he was trying to make the interception on it. That was a drop pick. Yeah, that's not going to happen again. Brian Branch is going to be on demon time in this game. I'm buying right now. His stock is at all-time low. Buy.
Nick, are you buying or selling a Brian Branch? I mean, is it a bounce back game? I don't think he had a bad
Okay,
game.
yeah, so that's kind of where I was going with this. Like, you're cold or hot going into this game, and I
Fire
would
or
say,
ice.
yeah,
Stop
I would
trying
say
to
he
make
is.
fetch a
I would
thing.
say he's ice cold going into this game, but I am buying that he's gonna heat up. I definitely think Brian Branch bounces back. He's gonna have a turnover in this game. He's gonna force a turnover, whether it's on the ground or through the air. I think he gets a pick, a couple big hits. Yeah, I definitely think a couple TFLs maybe. He's gonna be all over the field in this one.
Baker's, I can picture it right now. Baker's running around, buying time back there, waiting for a play to develop. None of the receivers are getting open. He checks it down to
Flip
Rashad
over.
White. Brian Branch comes screaming down the sidelines, lights him up. He fumbles the ball.
Bye.
What are you,
Yeah,
Mrs. Foul?
So this is for the rest of the year? This is for the rest?
Nah,
Just week
No,
two.
just this week.
is it bounce? I don't like
His stock right now. Are you buying or selling his stock?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
I'm
buying
buying
a Brian Branch
it. I'm buying it. This was a weird one because like I didn't really notice it, and then Spenny said at the game, he's like, "This is not a great game for Branch." I'm like, "Shit." Now that I think about it, this isn't a great game. Yeah, he's gonna bounce back for this. He's gonna be a superstar. He's gonna be an All-Pro safety. He's gonna bounce back. I'm buying all day.
Yeah,
Chris?
This is a fire for sure. This is a fire. This is a buy. You got to do it. You got to do it.
fire sale. Fire sale.
ice.
You gotta buy it.
Isn't that a condom?
Yeah. So I sent the group chat.
Also, name of a Game of Thrones like series, Fire and Ice.
A Song of Ice and Fire.
Maybe that's what it should have been. But this is how these guys bounce back. I don't think any one of us are gonna sell any of these players coming up. So this is how they bounce back from maybe not the strongest week 1 start. How do they have a good bounce back in week 2?
How do you
Because all of these guys did not have a great game.
So bounce back for Brian Branch, and I'm watching like some of it right now. Like the missed tackles were, that was where you say he had a bad game. Like I just watched one with Puka. Before then it was one with Cooper Kupp. And he had he did outreach for the one, and he still caught it before going out of bounds. But like you said, that was Stafford perfectly placed ball. The way he bounced back is turn the ball over. Would that be fumble? I'm looking more so for like an interception. Turn the ball over, get it. And that's how he has a fire game and bounces back.
Last night took a ice,
Oh.
but tonight we bounce back.
Gotta fuck around way too much.
All right, next up. Buy or sell. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Easy, we'll start with you this time.
Listen, this guy is the sun god. He's been praised this offseason as the sun god. It's a national nickname now. Before it was like a little cute little Detroit thing. No, now he's in the Netflix receiver doc. Now he's leading the league in yak. He's getting all pro nods. He's got the respect. And now people just tried shitting on him after just one little game. And I think it's more so the fantasy community than it actually is like observers of football.
Yeah.
But just, you know how this guy is.
Oh, yeah.
He knows every single receiver that's drafted before him. He catches 202 balls after every single practice, even after signing a $30 million deal. This is going to piss him off. Some fire, some would say.
Some fire. Set a fire underneath the sun god.
And he's going to put some ice on it. He
Icy
has
hot.
he pulls it out cold. and has a baller as a game.
I
This
would
could
say,
work.
you know,
This could work.
people
Out fire icing. I like this.
people worship the sun before anything else. So do with that what you want. But I think that Amon-Ra, it's true. Look it up. I think Amon-Ra St.
I
Brown.
bought shoes the other day. You will.
I think Amon-Ra bounces back. I think even though Levante David is damn good, he's a damn good linebacker. It was Shaq Barrett that they lost. Is the linebacker they lost.
Yes, sir.
I think Antoine Winfield being out, they're going to fire sale to try to stop Jameson Williams. They're going to fire sale to try to keep those safeties deep and make sure they don't get beat that way. Because if you have Antoine Winfield, you feel a little bit more comfortable and you don't have to commit too much to the deep thirds. But without him, they're going to be paying extra attention to that. Amon-Ra slips underneath and he makes some plays.
Buy or sell Tristan Wirfs bounce back game to letting up a sack.
I think in this game, fellas, I mean, going into it, St. Brown's maybe as cold as ever. He has not had a game like
By
he did
far.
in that
Yeah.
week one. So I think he's going to need some icy hot after he puts the team on his back, boys. Let's fucking go. Everybody, get on Amon-Ra St. Brown's back because this guy is about to have a career day against the
Wow.
Tampa Bay Bucks. I think he absolutely destroys the Buccaneers secondary. I know everyone's thinking J-Mo here, but I'm thinking St. Brown. It's going to be a statement game from Ben Johnson scheming up Amon-Ra St. Brown after what happened week one. J-Mo still gets his spots, but it doesn't look like what it did in week one, I think. St. Brown,
Do we
absolute fire.
Do we start an Amon-Ra St. Brown smear campaign to give him even more fire?
I like him.
Because
I
you
like
know
him
how
so
he
much.
takes it. It's like, oh, well, he got paid. Now he doesn't care anymore, obviously. First game back after getting the bag. Look at that. This is who he is. Like, just give him some more. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I love you. I'm just joking.
Has that
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
I'm broadcaster 6, man. We're tight.
You know me.
But no, you guys are right. Like he is going to hear all that, and I'm sure I don't listen to him, but I'm sure that other stupid network is doing that. Oh, is Amon-Ra St. Brown cooked? We use kids lingo. Please listen to us. Fuck you guys. I'm sure they're doing something like that.
Eat shit.
Go on. Move on. Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, you're 40.
Oh,
I forgot you use kids lingo.
Yeah.
No, but
You got uncomfortable. I was making fun of old people.
It's
You're
lit, right,
40.
guys?
Yeah.
Unky,
Word up, bro.
when Unky Neal does it, that's how I feel. When
Yeah, he does do that a lot.
For sure.
does, dude. And he has such an announcer voice. So it's
We are
funny.
going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Squad deep up in here. Yeah, man. I was bounce back game for sure. I do think though J-Mo could maybe become wide receiver one, and that's no knock on Amon-Ra St. Brown at all.
I don't disagree with you at all.
Some would say higher upside.
Higher upside for sure.
You
Caleb?
feel that way as well?
I mean, he definitely has higher upside just based on his sheer speed and
his
size.
potential is
But
higher, for
I don't think that he's going to gain that number one wide receiver position this season. I still believe Amon-Ra St. Brown has more yards, more receptions. Touchdowns, we'll see.
Well, ever since Amon-Ra St. Brown got his money, he really hasn't performed up to what we thought he was. I think Tom Kennedy should I do a fake version of that? Put them on his hit list.
That was
We'd
something
love
to
to
say.
hear from you.
Caleb.
Colin.
I used to listen to that guy every day. I don't know, like
Were you a fan?
I'm an addict. No, I hate him, but I just had to listen
You
because
hate listen?
I would want to hear sports talk, so I had to turn it up.
I can't listen to him. I hate.
I'm the
All right, Caleb, buy or sell? Pat Caputo. No, I'm just kidding. Buy or sell? Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I think this is the easiest buy of all time. You go from a game,
I want
3
it,
catches,
I want it,
13
I
yards.
want it.
That's obviously the worst game of his career.
Easily.
Easy.
Yes.
I agree with you that J-Mo could end up being the wide receiver one,
Feels so crazy to say.
but it's crazy to say. Because obviously the upside, honestly, the size, J-Mo's a little bit bigger, the speed. But it's not, he's not, Amon-Ra's always going to be labeled the wide receiver one. It's all, if J-Mo makes the assurgence to that level, it's going to be 1A, 1B.
Nice word.
It's not, that's perfect. But yeah, I'm buying Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I think we're all on board with Amon-Ra St. Brown because he's just an absolute fucking dog.
Yeah, he's the man.
Laporta. Can he be the odd man out? with
Damn,
the,
just skip me.
resurgence? Well, we all know. I'm saying buy for Amon-Ra. I'm just
But how are
Yeah,
you
but
going
everybody-
You want me to go to you to say the
Everybody
same thing? I mean, come on, we're all buying it. He's a
Yeah,
beast.
this is
No, bro.
this is a Wisconsin in June. You gotta buy.
Okay.
You gotta buy.
You and Chris need some couples therapy, man. You guys have been beefing lately.
No, I ain't beefing. I'm trying to save time. Get some because Laporta could be the odd man out. I might.
Just like Chris is the
You're
odd
right.
man
You're
out
right,
on the-
Spencer. He does hate me. He does hate me. You're telling the truth. I believe you.
I just have to look at you every day. It's fucking. Sorry. I think for real.
That's terrible.
Talking about bounce back games, I feel like Laporta could be the odd man out just because of this emergence of Jameson Williams.
I don't agree with that. I think they can all live seamlessly in this offense because I think, obviously, we saw Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta live seamlessly together last year. Instead of those, like J-Mo's getting 2 targets in those games, and then you take away the Reynolds 2 targets, you take away the other 2. J-Mo doesn't need 10 targets a game to have 100 yards. He needs 4. Like he could have a 3-catch, 110-yard, 2-touchdown performance. So I think they could all live seamlessly in this offense together, honestly.
Spanny says fire. Easy says ice. Caleb, where you at?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying I could see it happening.
I'm fucking around.
I think Laporta will do the same thing he did last
I
year. He'll
guess-
have, or last week. Of
Oh,
three,
yeah, on the
three,
season.
four,
Oh.
3-4 catches, 70 yards, something like that.
I think this is. I think he's going to explode this year. I think
Laporta?
Laporta's going to explode this year. And Jameson Williams getting added to this offense.
He actually didn't even have a bad game last
Is
week.
he going to be
No
explosive?
touchdown.
Yeah, he's going to be explosive. Jameson Williams being able to stretch a field like this, it only helps Laporta. The middle of the field is going to be open so much for guys like St. Brown. Why is Spanny laughing, do
Why
you
we
think,
laughing?
Chris?
We're all just having a silly day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly day.
I'm pretty
He's pretty high. He really didn't have a bad game last week. He had a few games like that last year. He had
What did he
45
have,
yards.
3 catches,
He just didn't have the
30
touchdown,
yards,
I guess, that we
something like
expected. I think we all expected more out of him because of everything Caleb just said, like the sophomore season,
Yeah.
the rookie season.
But
I think
it's
he
coming.
could have that 700 to 800 yards. I just don't know. If
One of
we'll
us
see
said,
elite-
in this room said
elite
Laporta's going to be the
statistically.
one under 1,000 yards, and J-Mo's going to be the one over it.
You did say it.
He might be a madman.
You did. Listen, bro. To be honest with you, like I had expectations of J-Mo, kind of based off what he said. Like I don't need the targets necessarily. I know what I'm doing once I get the ball.
He going to get them targets.
But he got the targets. He got the fucking targets. So
Yeah.
like it's gonna be an interesting year, man. It really is. I'm excited to see it. But I'm not shitting on Laporta. I'm not saying it'll be worse by any means. I just think like statistically.
Yeah, I
be what we're
could.
expecting.
I don't think Laporta's going to be bad or anything this year, but I could see a similar stat line to last year, around anywhere from 700 to 900 yards, 10 touchdowns. That's a damn good season. Like that's a top 5 tight end season.
Yeah. He had a bunch of games under 40, around 40 yards last
Yeah.
year. He had 4 receptions, 45 yards on Sunday. That was like a Sam Laporta game, just missing the touchdown.
I think he turns it on this game 5 for 75 and a touchdown.
So you got a game of the year performance out of Amon-Ra St. Brown.
5 for 75.
5 for 75 and a touchdown for Laporta. What do you got for J-Mo?
1 catch.
600 yards on
3 for 65.
3 for 65. Does he get in the end zone?
3-6.
Yes. I don't know if St. Brown will get in the end zone much, but
Okay.
he's going to eat over, the 25
So
to
that's
25.
about 200, 220, 250 yards right there for Goff. I like it.
Fire.
I
Yeah.
like it. That's a fire offensive
Fire.
performance.
Let's go.
I mean, that's one. Jared Goff bounce back game. Gotta be. Right?
And I think Ben Johnson's going to try to get Amon-Ra in the end zone
And-
after the game last week.
Yeah.
I said I don't think they have to force anything anywhere. They're not going to. If Amon-Ra St. Brown comes out again and he's being covered like he was in the Rams game, they're not going to force the ball to him. They don't need to do that. This is a how you want it offense. They're going to take what the defense gives them. They are going to put, because they have playmakers in every single facet of the game. The one constant that nobody can do anything about is we have the best offensive line in the NFL, and we can run the ball on anybody. So that'll always be there. When it comes to the passing game, they're not going to force anything, whether it's Laporta, J-Mo, or Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're going to take what the defense gives them. In week 1, it was the deep ball to J-Mo. We could see what it is in week 2.
Already got paid too.
Ah,
J-Mo did not get paid.
J-Mo did not get paid.
Yeah.
Feed the kid. He's
Some
got some
people were
incentives in there,
saying
I'm sure.
that's why James was stepping up because Amon-Ra got paid.
I mean, I don't
I'm not
blame him.
saying it, but yeah, I mean, I could. I
You
would
say
do it.
These
you
guys are
heard people
competitors,
saying,
man. These guys
Yeah.
are competitors. They compete at everything. He sees the guy. I mean, he loves the dude for sure, but he's like, I could be that. He believes in himself. Damn, he just got that. I want that. I want to go out there and show them that I deserve that kind of money.
especially St. Brown. I mean, he's been asking him to go on the pod. Hasn't gone on. J-Mo, where you at?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I feel
We got 3 more on defense. We'll be
J-Mo on a
quick.
pod would be
Coming back.
electric, bro.
James on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably just be cooked the whole time.
To be honest, once he got the game ball from JG and hit the podium, he was fired. He
It was
saying some
good.
Fire ass
Yeah, dude, he's a likable guy. He's good. He's good.
Celebrating
Personable.
at Zorbas, you see that?
Yeah.
In the hood again?
Yeah. He's a personable guy, and he's a good soundbite. So the media's gonna love him this year, like Aaron Rodgers.
Same with
But
Ariana.
let's go to break.